The objective today is to simplify expressions by combining like terms. When you simplify expressions by combining like terms, use different colors to identify like terms. Don't forget the operation symbol in front of each term. This symbol will tell you what operation to perform. Let's check this expression. 3x plus 5 minus 2x plus 4 minus 6y. I am going to use the color green to circle the terms with variable x. So, I have 3x, the symbol in front of 3 is a positive 1, even though there's nothing there. Remember that when you don't have any symbol in front of a coefficient, that means that the number is positive. So this will be 3x positive. Then I have minus 2x or negative 2x. That minus belongs to that term. That's why I'm circling the symbol in front of the term. It's important because it will tell me what operation to perform with these two like terms. I am going to use another color, so let's choose red to circle the constants. Constants are terms with no variable, so I have this plus 5, don't forget the symbol in front of the number, and I have plus 4. So, those symbols are going to tell me what operation to perform for those two. And I am going to use another color to represent the terms with variable y. In this case, the only one is negative 6y or minus 6y. So, I am going to combine the terms on green. So, I have 3x minus 2x. So, 3x minus 2x. I'm combining these like terms. That will be 1x. Remember that you don't need to write that 1 in front of the x. You can just write x. Then I'm going to continue with the red terms. Those are the constants. So plus 5 or 5 plus 4. That will be 5 plus 4. That will be 9 positive. So positive 9 or plus 9. So I'm done with the green ones. I'm done with the red ones. And then I can continue with the y term. In this case, I only have negative 6y. I cannot combine it with any other, so I just rewrite it. This will be my expression in simplest form. I cannot add or subtract x's with y's or with constants, so this will be my final answer. Let's try other examples. Simplify each expression by combining like terms. So, I am going to use different colors to represent the different variables. So, I am going to choose green to represent the terms that have variable m. So, I have 8m. Remember that that will be a positive 8m. There's no symbol in front of the 8, so that means that it's positive. Then plus 3m, remember the symbol in front of the coefficient matters, so circle it. That symbol should be inside that circle. I am going to choose red to represent the terms with variable g, so this will be plus 12g minus g. Remember that this will be minus 1. There's an invisible 1 there that we don't need to write. Just remember that. And I have one constant that is negative 3. I'm using another color to represent the constants. So now I am combining by colors. So like terms. First, I'm going to combine the green one. So 8m plus 3m. This will be 11m. So I'm done with the green ones. Then I'm going to combine the red ones, so this will be 12G, remember that is positive, minus 1G, or minus G, so 12 minus 1, that will be 11G, so that will be positive, right? Positive, so positive 11G. I'm done with the red ones. And don't forget your constant. I cannot combine that one because that's the only one that I have, so I just rewrite it here in the expression minus 3. Okay, this will be my simplest form because I cannot combine any of those variables or the constant. What about the next one? So I am going to use red to represent the variables, the terms with variable a. So negative 2a or minus 2a, don't forget the symbol in front of the coefficient, plus 6a, and then I'm using blue to represent b, so 4b plus b or 1b, and I'm using green to represent the constants, 2, positive 2, positive 5. Okay, so I am going to start with the a's, the red ones. I'm combining these like terms, so I have negative 2a. Do you see how important it is to circle the symbol in front of it? Negative 2a plus 6a, that will be 4a, so positive 4a. I'm done with the red ones. And then the green ones, I'm going to do it up here. That will be 2 or positive 2 plus 5, that will be 7. So 4a plus 7. I'm done with the green ones. And then I can do the blue ones. 4b plus 1b. Remember that if you don't have a coefficient in front of the variable, that will be a 1. So this will be 5b positive, so plus 5b. If you want to write this in a better way, remember that variables should go in alphabetical order, so you can just do the rearrangement. So the final answer could be 4a plus 5b plus 7. You don't need to do this, but this will be a better way in algebra to write your final answer. Sometimes you need to use the properties of number to simplify expressions. So let's try to do example A. Here we have 4 times, open parentheses, a minus 3b, close parentheses, plus a minus b. Here we have a multiplication. This 4 is multiplying all these parentheses, and then I have addition and subtraction. So if you remember order of operations, we need to do multiplication first. If you don't remember order of operations, I have a video where you can go and watch it to refresh that topic. I am going to leave it here in the description if you need to go and see that before this video. So we need to multiply this 4 before combining like terms. So this 4 is going to distribute to these two terms inside the parentheses. So 4 times a, that is just 4a. Then 4 times negative 3b or minus 3b, that will be minus 12b. So I'm done with that distributive property. And then I just rewrite plus a minus b. Okay, now that I'm done with multiplication, now I can do the subtractions and additions, whatever I see first from left to right. So I am going to use different colors to combine my like terms. So blue for a, so 4a plus 1a, and then I'm going to use red to represent b's. minus 12b minus 1. So let's start with the blue ones. 4a plus a, that is 5a. I'm done with the blue ones. And the red ones will be negative 12b minus b. So that will be negative 13b. So I just rewrite negative or minus 13b here, and this will be my final answer. I cannot subtract a's and b's, so that will be the simplest form of my expression. Let's observe what operations are performed in example B. As you can see, we only have multiplication. So, we are multiplying 3 terms. We are multiplying C, 2a, and 3b. So, when we multiply terms, we need to multiply the coefficients first. So, we need to do commutative property. Remember that C has a 1 invisible in front that we don't need to write. So I am going to use commutative property to arrange the coefficients first of each term. So I am going to multiply 1 times the next coefficient, that is 2, times the next coefficient, that is 3, and then the variables in alphabetical order. So times A times B times C. I can use commutative property in multiplication, and the answer will be the same. You can rearrange using commutative property, and you will get the same answer. Okay, now we are going to multiply the coefficients. So 1 times 2 is 2, and then 2 times 3 is 6, and then the variables in alphabetical order, A, B, C. You don't need to write any symbol in between because we already know that if you have those variables all together, that is multiplication. So the final answer using commutative property is 6ABC. So now is your turn. Simplify each expression. Remember, use different colors to circle like terms. That will help you with the symbol in front of each term to see what operation can you perform. Then simplify. Okay, at the end of this video, remember that I have the answers of these problems. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. If you have any suggestion on topics, please let me know. Follow me on my social media, Instagram or Twitter @NumeritosTv, and share your feedback with me. Thank you.